Ka-chow. Sorry, I'm late. I didn't want to come.
Huh?
Sorry, I'm late. I didn't want to come.
Good cup. English is important, but math is importanter. It's true. Welcome back to part 17.
Yeah. 31.
Part 31. We got 3 drinks today, but we only have 2 energy drinks. We have a Guru and a Marquise.
Marquis.
Marquise.
Sounds like a black
Marquise.
person.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. It's our African American energy drink today.
Yo, Marquis.
Marquise. Got a Guru and a Marquise. And then we got black coffee.
Yep. I forgot to put salt in mine.
I put salt in my Gatorade. But
So they had two ones for this. There was just the regular Guru, and then there was one. Then there was this.
where do you
one.
even
So
find this? I've never seen this
It
one.
was-
I've
it's
never
at-
seen either one before.
Both of these are at Bueller's.
So this one is 140 per can. It's funny how I see 140. Oh, well, hello, Murphy. I see 140 and I'm like, oh, that's like nothing. And then like I think of a Monster Zero and I'm like, well, it's got like a good amount of caffeine, but it's literally 140.
Yeah.
It's less. And then this has a couple hundred probably. 100 milligrams caffeine. Wow, this is our lowest day
Yeah,
of
this
caffeine.
is the lowest day.
Easily.
And I think
These 3 together.
I think this will
That's
probably
crazy.
be honestly our cleanest day too, as far as ingredients
Yeah.
go.
Yeah,
Like
I
I mean, this
agree.
has a little bit of sugar in it, but
I just based on the cans, like this is plant based. I already saw right off the bat that this is like green coffee, green tea. Hey, do you want in? Why do you want in? No one's in there right now. No one's even in there. Lexi's not in there, Speedy. Go in there anyway. It's gonna be so sad.
I say we start off with our cold ones first.
Yeah, no
and then
doubt.
do the coffee.
All right, cool. Let's start with the
Guru.
Guru.
All right, so we got. Let's see if we got any interesting ingredients: sparkling water, organic cane sugar, lemon juice. That's good for your stomach, good for digestion. Pectin.
What's the flavor on that?
It doesn't have one. There is no like specific flavor. It just says it's plant based. So you got organic flavors: monk fruit, green tea leaf extract, stevia, citric acid, guarana, just more like just some alternative energies. Acacia flower extract. I don't know about that one. Which is another energy source, maybe. Then Panax ginseng root, and that's all we got. And just 5 grams of carbs, 4 grams of sugar, 25 calories. Higher up than most of the ones we've ever done, but I mean the ingredients are really clean. Yeah, their mission statement on the back: we're on a mission to clean up the energy drink industry. Crafting Guru with natural ingredients is how we do it. 100% crap free. That's bold. That's a bold claim. Do they taste good though? So I know probably the other one would taste good because it has more sugar in it, but let's see how they do with their less sugar version.
To smell it. Ooh, it smells pretty good.
It smells lemony.
Yeah.
It does smell lemony. It's very fresh.
It's almost like citrusy. Like obviously lemon is citrusy,
Yeah.
but like fizzy a little bit. Oh, that smells good. I like that.
Yeah.
It's like a craft brew version of an energy drink. That's fun.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's smooth.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I can still taste that it's like a little bit like an energy drink. You know what I mean? Like you get that initial lemony smell and it doesn't taste exactly like that, but I
Yeah.
still taste the lemon for sure. I didn't expect it to be so fizzy.
Yeah, me neither. And it's very, since there's no like Ace K or any other artificial sweeteners in
That's not
there,
bad.
it tastes very good. The sugar and a little bit of sugar is a nice balance out for the natural sweeteners. It's pretty solid.
What would you give that one taste wise?
I'll give it like a 7.5, 8.
Seven and a half.
It's not. I mean, it tastes good, but it's not like standout delicious. So it's.
I'm thinking a 6.5 for me. It's good, but there is like a little bit of an aftertaste. It's like nah, it's not.
Because you're not used to those sweeteners.
Mhm.
I'm very used to those sweeteners.
But I can taste it in some of the other drinks that we've had.
There's not too many drinks that there's definitely not too many drinks that we've had to have monk fruit in it. I think this is the first one.
Yeah.
I know some have had stevia, but not too
There's
many.
like an underlying like flavor. I'm not even sure if it's like the sweeteners or what, but it's like
So a little note on monk fruit real quick. Again, one of the natural sweeteners. It actually helps the beta cells in your pancreas become more insulin sensitive. So it's good for diabetics and people want to have better control over their sugar and insulin levels. It's a natural antimicrobial. So it's good for your insides, waiting off bacteria and viruses and stuff. It's cool that a natural sweetener can do that. I have had Marquis before, and this is the only one that I've liked, so that's why I picked that one up.
interesting. I like the can better. Fun factor wise, I'm digging this can for sure.
Yeah, the
It's
Marquis.
very crisp.
The Marquis
Kind of
is fun.
reminds me of something that you'd get on like a peninsula, or like the Virgin Islands, or like
Oh yeah.
yeah, or like Hull, Massachusetts, or like Maryland, maybe Connecticut even. You know, I could see
Where are you-
someone on a yacht drinking.
Where are
that.
you coming up with these things?
It just looks like it. That's just the vibe I get from the can.
So it's got a very douchey vibe.
I wouldn't say douchey, preppy.
I could
Not New Jersey douche, Connecticut prep.
It is a very pretentious can.
Marquis.
It presents itself as the crown
Yeah.
of energy drinks. Is anything interesting in here?
Like I could see a guy with like a sweater tied around his neck drinking one of these.
Probably, yeah. I could see it.
boat out to the lake this weekend.
Yo, bro, grab some of those Marquis energy drinks.
It's like, dude, they have Monster. What? What? They trying to kill me? What the hell? Give me a Marquis. Drink that crap.
Well, pour to you?
What did you just say? Just slaps him with money. Just a $20 bill. What do you mean you don't want to go to tennis camp?
Clean yourself up.
Hey. What the hell, dude? You gotta get out of here right now, Speed. Alright.
Erythritol, raspberry flavor, more lemon juice.
I told you you couldn't bring your vape to church camp, Christopher. Slaps him with 100.
Stevia, yerba mate, green coffee, caffeine. Yeah, it's definitely very natural day to day. There's no exotic or androgynous caffeine at all. But nothing really too special as far as ingredients go. Nothing really super cool or stand out. Lightly sparkling. Enjoy ice cold. Yeah.
Does it have a flavor? What's the flavor?
It's like raspberry. Well, it's mixed berry. That's what, or super berry. Super berry.
It smells fine. Berry-ish. I like the color.
So it's got like a rosé type color.
Of course it does. Of course it does.
Should we have expected any less? Tea doesn't have to taste like tea. Runa should take a note from that.
Oh no.
Yes, it's a very pretty drink.
It is very pretty. Whoa, that's good. Wow, compared to Verona, dude. That's good. I actually like that better than the Guru.
I almost can't tell a difference.
Really?
Yeah, like realistically, as far as the
They're similar for sure.
yeah, the ingredients that add taste to this, they're almost identical.
They have similar feel.
This one, 0 calories.
Are these tied ingredients wise for you?
No, I mean this one's gonna take more because this
Okay.
even though this has very little sugar in it,
Still has sugar.
yeah, this is just erythritol, stevia, and monk fruit. Oh, it's pretty good though. Oh, there's a little. Oh, not even worth mentioning. Just a little bit of potassium in there. Not even a percentage of your day's worth.
Not bad. A little sparkly.
And for the OG, the drink that every energy drink tries to replicate cannot be replicated.
The drink that we actually drink on the other 6 days of the week that we don't make these videos. Coffee. I take my coffee black. He likes to put stuff in it. We both put L-theanine in it.
Creatine.
Yeah, you put creatine. I didn't put any creatine in mine. I put my creatine in my L-citrulline in my Gatorade Zero, but
I didn't put any beta alanine in here today either.
I haven't used beta alanine. Last time I had beta alanine was like in our energy drink review.
C4.
Then I haven't actually had beta alanine from the tub in like probably 3 months.
All right. So I mean, so some cool stuff in regards to coffee. It's a phosphate. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna butcher this. Phosphodiesterase inhibitor. Basically, what that means is that your body has this natural barrier from allowing you to burn fat, and coffee, through that activation and CMPK, turns that function off, so the fatty acids can actually be mobilized and you can use them.
Unless you put a shit ton of creamer in your coffee and you get it from Starbucks and
Yeah, then
you're
you
drinking a
just
400 calorie coffee.
ruin it.
You just destroy it. It's not effective.
No.
Can't even imagine it.
I didn't put any salt in here. I already said that, but there's a lot of things.
What do you give coffee ingredients wise? What do you give coffee?
I mean, I don't think I could.
It's almost hard to like rate coffee on the
It's
three
going
scales that we have.
to depend on where the coffee's coming from.
There's a lot of factors for coffee.
What are the standards that go into whoever is making it? Is that just you said just ingredients?
Like even any of what we have listed there, taste, ingredients, and fun factor.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Like, so this is a vanilla hazelnut.
Because like for me, it's funny because like ingredients wise, I would say it's high, but like fun factor, not all that fun.
No.
And then taste wise, like I just drink black coffee. Like it doesn't taste that good. Like it's not. I don't know. It's not that great, but yet it's just somehow it's like
I'm gonna start
the
drinking
king.
this.
It's like the king of the drink.
I mean, this is.
But it's weird.
This in tea is where America's addiction to caffeine started. I'm more coffee than tea, but
I'm happily addicted. I wouldn't even say that I'm addicted. I feel like because I only ever have it before I work out. So, and I literally almost never, I mean I shouldn't say literally never, but almost never have caffeine unless I'm gonna work out, like before I work out. So I feel like that's not necessarily an addiction. If you only have it for one certain time. Like if I have an off day tomorrow, which I won't, but if I have an off day tomorrow, I won't have any caffeine. I won't even think about it. Like, it doesn't even cross my mind.
I like it for the metabolic and body composition effects that it has, which yes are exacerbated by actually working out, But if you even if you're not exercising, like having 1 or 2 cups of coffee, just on a regular day, you're not necessarily going to be having a hard workout. You're still going to be able to reap some of the mental and physical benefits of coffee, which it's the caffeine that's in the coffee, but still, you're still going to be able to get the benefits of this while not exercising. You're still freeing up some fatty acids to be
Yeah.
unlocked.
No, it's not necessarily a bad thing for sure. Just as far as like the caffeine addiction goes, I wouldn't say I'm like addicted to caffeine. We had a really low day of caffeine today because this is 240 total.
Some other things I found yesterday, some information regarding, I mean, it's in regards to coffee, but it's caffeine. They just use coffee as their base. Coffee, I don't remember the exact grammage. I think it was like something like nine-ish milligrams per like kilogram of body weight. What?
I texted my friend yesterday, and it was like midday, and he didn't respond, and he just responded, and he said he broke his phone at work, and he had to go get his screen replaced. That's why he didn't respond.
It increases your body's ability to properly use your glycogen stores. So you'll utilize more of your fat storage first, and what you have available there, and then when you actually need, because if you don't, let's just say this, if you don't have the caffeine and you just work out, your body's gonna be like, oh shit, well I just need to utilize all this glycogen right now because he needs it.
Yeah.
And then, as you go along with your workout, your body's going to use it all up very quickly, what you have stored, and you're not going to have as much energy left.
Yeah, for sure.
So in having this, you kind of buffer that effect a little bit better, and your body's like, okay, we're gonna since we have those the fat stores mobilized, and we're utilizing fatty acids as a fuel source for a little bit, we can use some of this energy, which fat has more energy per joule.
Mm-hmm.
It's more energy to it, and then your body's a little more sparing with the glycogen.
You know what's interesting to me? I want to know like what, because there's obviously positives and negatives as far as mental health goes with caffeine. I want to know how much placebo plays a role in that.
It's funny that you say that because
like,
literally the next thing I was going to say, that same study, the perceived exertion effect went down by 5.4% in people who had caffeine. In all, which it wasn't like
they exerted themselves less. You mean like they?
No, the perceived exertion, like it was.
Oh,
less
they
to
felt
them.
like they didn't try as hard when they were.
Well,
that makes sense.
Yeah, like it does, like in all the people that they studied it on, and every single person, everyone that had coffee before their workout, felt like that workout was easier, by 5.4%.
Yeah.
So.
I'd even for myself, like, if you gave me a drink that tasted like, if you gave me like decaf coffee before I worked out, and you didn't tell me it was decaf, and I had 2 cups, versus like I go to the gym, I go in the basement, no caffeine whatsoever, I know I haven't had any. Like if you gave me those 2 cups of decaf coffee, like let's say you had 2 Keurig cups, I didn't know they were decaf, you made them both for me, I'd feel better, I guarantee you, with the 2 decaf cups of coffee than on no caffeine.
Yeah.
I almost guarantee you, because like for me, it matters less. Like I've noticed throughout my time having caffeine and pre-workout and lifting and stuff, I started with pre-workout. So I started with I would take a scoop, I started taking like a scoop and a half, and I was getting probably not a ridiculous amount, maybe like 300, 350 milligrams of caffeine in, and then like you have all the other ingredients that are in pre-workout. And after a while, I just started having coffee, and I realized that it's not necessarily the actual physical feeling that I feel from the pre-workout that I need for the workout. It's just the fact that I know I have like something in there kind of helping me to get going. So 1 cup of coffee is great for me. I could have a half a pot of coffee for a week straight, and then just like have 1 cup of coffee and feel good during my workout.
I don't think I actually started drinking coffee until I started coming here working out with you.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
'Cause I know I never had in high school. I never had any coffee in high school.
Yeah, no, high school senior years when I started having coffee. Senior years when I started having coffee, because I would even have coffee before like track meets, like, and I mean, I don't do it anymore because I'm not track, but like throughout college I would bring like two cups of coffee in like a thermos or whatever,
Yeah.
and that would like split my events, and I would have other caffeine as well, but that was like my base caffeine that I would have. So I've always enjoyed, I mean, not always, but since senior year I've enjoyed coffee as like a pre-workout.
I don't think I could go without it now. Like not just because not just because I feel
What
like
did you have? But like what?
I never had anything.
You didn't have like any pre-workout?
No,
or
I
anything?
just had water.
Really?
Yeah, that's all I ever had with me.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's a good example of like the mental effects that it can have too.
But I mean now,
Like,
it's not just that now though. Like yes, I want the caffeine, but now that I know, just like on a metabolic level and like what it does to my body the entire time as I'm working out, I feel like my workouts would be less effective or poignant, and I would be like, well, I could be getting so much more of this workout if I had coffee, because of just what it brings to the table, when you consume it. So,
Yeah.
so it's like, yeah, I want it for the caffeine, but I also want it for the fatty acid mobilization, the feeling of, that my workout's going to be a little bit easier. I'll be able to get some more reps in. Just the mental effect.
we should be therapists. If you're feeling down, 2 cups of coffee, your favorite music, and go squat heavy in the gym and get a good sweat in. You'll feel a little bit better.
Yeah. Sounds like solid advice to me. It's definitely not a permanent fix, but it can for sure be a step in the right direction. Put all your sadness, aggression, feelings of self-loathing and isolation, your disillusionment with the universe and
You
the
have
world at large.
no friend. You have no friends.
Your only
You're
friend
poor.
is the bar.
Yeah. It's my only friend.
Oh yeah, why can't I use that bar?
That bar, that's a deadlift bar.
Oh, so it can only be used.
Well,
for
you can use it for like, I pretty much, like I row with it and stuff like that. Like I do my rows and deadlift. Like if I'm deadlifting and then I want to row with it afterwards, I'll do like rows and stuff. But for the most part, it's used for like just deadlifting. It's a bendy bar. It's very bendable. But you can use any other bar that's down there. It doesn't matter other than that one.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. It's just I don't want the end caps to get effed up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you say we
Oh, I finally give these things
Yeah.
other numbers.
Yeah. Where's my marker? I always lose a marker, dude. Oh, it's in here. Guru taste. You said 7.5 or 8, but for myself, I'm gonna give it 6.5.
7.5 is fine.
7.5?
Yeah.
Ingredients?
Ingredients, I will give it a 8.
Fun factor wise, what do you give it a fun factor wise?
Like a 6.
I gave it a 6. All right. Marcus.
Ingredients, I will give it. I'll give it a 9.5. I'm really tempted to give it a 10. Just because
I need to change my answer then, for sure.
Because I just don't. I honestly just don't see how you could get better than this. I don't.
We should take we should watch the videos back, take the drinks that have been the best in like their respective categories. Like, Because I know we've given other drinks like a 9 or a 9.5 on ingredients, and then like put them up against each other and see how they fare. Like they're the king of the ingredients, or they're the king of taste. Like I know Monster would be in the taste category. A couple other ones. Same with Fun Factor.
Yeah.
Most fun drinks that we've had.
Maybe we can do that for like the 10th video or something.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Because I think this is number 8 or 9.
Yeah. I don't even know. I feel like I don't even want to give like coffee. It doesn't even deserve to be like. I don't want to give it like a taste, ingredients, and fun fact. I just want to give it a total out of 10. You can give it that if you want, but I'm just gonna give it a total out of 10. Fun factor for the marquee.
I'll give it a 9.
9?
It's a pretty fun drink.
Wow.
It's-
I'll give it an 8.
I mean, I make fun of it, but it's a pretty fun drink.
What do you say after this? We go get a packet of sweater vests and maybe a 6-pack of marquees.
Go buy $1 million yacht.
Coffee. You can do whatever you want with coffee. If you want to give it like taste, ingredients, and fun factor. If you want to just give it a score out of 10.
I'll give it like a. I'll give it a 9.5.
Out of 10?
It can have a 9.5.
Out of 10? Oh, 9.5.
Because it just.
I'll give it a 9.5 too. I mean, it's like the base. It's like what you base everything off of almost.
Yeah.
Did you give the marquee a taste? I don't think you gave it a taste.
Oh, it can have a 7.5. That and the Guru, I mean, they taste almost identical to me. So.
Wow. Well, I can tell you right now that the marquee won for sure. I mean, didn't beat the coffee, but it definitely. 12.
Yeah, I mean, if this didn't have sugar in it,
The Guru actually was worse than every drink we had last week. We'll see if the marquee is better than every drink. I can almost feel it when I have like a cleaner day on these drinks. Like 2 times ago we had it when we had that creamer, like, or when we had all the bangs and one of them had cream in it. Like the cream didn't even really upset me like it did you, but like just the fact that I was having 3 bangs, all that caffeine and like not that great of ingredients, and like I just felt worse.
yeah.
Again, it could be the placebo effect we were talking about, but like, and I'm sure part of it is, but I genuinely feel a little better today.
I mean, it's a pretty stark difference when you go from like having like
weird.
almost like 400 or 500.
Whoa, dude! Wait a minute. This is up there. Dude, this was a hell of a gap. So I'll tell you that every drink we had last week was in between the Guru and the Marquee. The Marquee got an 8.4 out of 10, which is one of the highest that we've ever rated. The Guru got a 6.9 out of 10.
That's pretty bad.
That's pretty bad. I mean,
Its taste just didn't stand out to me. Like I said, I give it props for the
the
ingredients.
Guru?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I gave it a 6.5 on taste. You gave both the Marquee and the Guru 7.5 on taste, but
Yeah.
I'm surprised that the Marquee got that high. Ingredients, dude. The ingredients in these like actual high quality drinks brings it up like crazy.
Oh yeah. So I'll rate the hell out of a good quality energy drink because they're so rare.
Man.
I mean, these are like one of the only 2 good quality energy drinks that are at Bueller's. I mean, there was one more that I got, but it was only 80 milligrams, so it doesn't count.
Now, of course, the coffee absolutely clobbered both of the drinks with a 9.5 out of 10.
Yeah.
What would be a 10 out of 10? What's a 10 out of 10? Like maybe like a coffee that's like the optimum purity coffee in like a really fun display that like somehow tastes amazing.
I mean,
Is that a 10 out of 10? Like what? How?
Like I said, I really wanted to give this a 10 out of 10.
But like I'm talking a 10 out of 10 all together, like the full drink a 10 out of 10. Because to me that's not 10 out of 10 flavor.
For flavor, no.
No, I'm talking like the full drink. Like you got 10 out of 10 flavor, 10 out of 10. Like everything is like this is the perfect drink. There's nothing better than that.
I mean, it would have to be something. It would have to be something that tastes.
I'm surprised you gave that a 9 out of 10 fun factor, but it's fun. I like it. I think it's clean. I think is a good like for me. I think fun factor is misleading because like fun factor makes it sound fun, and I know I'm talking a lot right now.
But it smells
But,
good
like,
too.
Oh, it smelled good. I think the Guru smelled slightly better to me. This smelled berry-ish, but this I like the lemony sense a little better. So I think the Guru actually smelled slightly better. It's just that the can's actually really boring. It's not fun at all.
Yeah.
Like I would prefer like one solid flavor or one solid color over that. But.
For me, a drink would have to take. This is the part that sucks. And this is why the energy drink world sucks so much, because if this tasted like a Monster or like an Accelerator or Excel, like one of the more popular energy drinks, has like 300 milligrams of caffeine, but it tastes like this and the ingredients were as clean as this, then that would be like a 9 or 9.5 or 10. But that's not the case, and I have yet to find an energy drink that possesses those qualities of having really good ingredients, but also just tasting amazing.
Yeah.
Like
It was weird. Last week was a little misleading because we had the Celsius, and it tasted so bad. I don't know why the Celsius tasted so bad after like those other drinks.
And because it was slightly warm.
It was slightly warm. I feel like that like shouldn't change it that much, though. You know? I don't know. I'm just surprised that it tasted the way that it did. Because usually those are like pretty good. Like I taste something like that's good.
Should get some hard hitters next week. Like go to GNC, get those at the Alanuis and the Zolas, like the Rock energy drinks.
Whoa, that'd be cool. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
I get paid next week, so.
I got paid 2 days ago, and I get paid on Sunday as well. So I get paid 2 days.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be back again next week.
Yep.
We'll see you guys later.
Goodbye.